Hello, Mark Crossfield here. We're here with Alex and the guys in the Mizuno Tour van. I'm just going to show you a little bit about what goes on in the Tour vans. We're at the Scottish Open here and share with you a little bit of some of the things that you guys get up to, some of the little tricks. We've got some questions for Alex as well, which he'll answer. So let's get stuck in. Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. We're here with Alex on the Mizuno Tour van at the Scottish Open. They've been kind enough to let me come on and look around. It's really good fun. Now we've got some questions from the users here, Alex, which we're going to ask you. So the first one here from Jeff is asking, how many times per season do pros check lofts and lies? Per season, says it twice, I don't think he's English. How do the staff, so I think you being the staff, measure the real lofts on the drivers?
Okay. Most guys will check their lofts and lies probably once every 4 weeks, depending on where they're playing, where they've travelled. Irons can move in transit, with baggage handlers and the such. They do move. So once every 4 weeks usually. Onto the driver. Basically, when measuring loft on a driver, we start to get the lie angle. So the head's clamped in as such. We adjust this. Usually take a 4-pin reading on here and take a score line sort of towards the top around the strike time. And what you're looking to do is have, it's going to go high enough. So I tend to take a 4-pin reading, fairly central. You have the top bar of this block here level with the score lines on the face, and then you're looking to have lie reading from there, and this pin needs to be centralised. And now, because modern drivers have quite a bit of roll and bulge as well, I like to take a 2-pin reading as well. So from the centre, just 2 pins on the back there, that's off, and then that will give us a reading of 10.5 there. So 61-degree lie, 10.5 loft.
Well, that's great, Alex. So lots of my viewers talk about lofts not being quite correct on their drivers. Have you found that, or what are they doing right or wrong when they're measuring maybe?
Yeah, I mean, from there you can see how we measure out here. So how people are measuring their drivers might be slightly different. The loft marked tends to be a little bit lower because the effective loft is marked, where the loft is actually a little bit higher, but that's built in with the CG placement and the dynamics of the head, so it'll actually play the loft scripted on the head rather than the actual loft that is measured.
Right, some more questions then, Alex. Danny asks, why are most of the irons now going to stronger lofts? Do the pros get their irons lofts bent to their specs to make up the gaps they want? So why are are the Tour guys getting stronger lofted irons as well?
Some guys do. It's all inherent with the fit. If a guy does struggle to take spin off the ball, right, then we'll knock them a couple of degrees strong. Some guys go up to 3 degrees strong, 4 degrees strong.
Really?
But there's a spread. I mean, some guys are standard loft. Yeah. It's all individual to the player. Yeah,
so it's really fitting into their spec. And obviously it mentions here as well about the gaps. Mm-hmm. I'm sure the Tour guys are very aware of what they're gapping.
Yeah, we're always looking to have constant gaps, so they've got consistent yardages. But I mean, there's Marcel Seam's lofts here.
So he's a bit stronger, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you can see here his 4 iron's actually 21 degrees, which is
it's strong. Look at his 6 iron at 29.
Yeah.
It's a bit stronger as well. 7 iron at 33 though, so they do start gapping back down. 7 iron at 33 isn't that far off actually, is it?
So it's just sort of a little bit stronger in the longer irons to to then give him the gaps, because obviously 14 clubs he's got to juggle between wedges and
so
the long stuff.
He must have a specific yardage he wants that grind to go to be bending that down to 21 basically.
Exactly.
Great stuff. Thanks Alex, really good stuff. Hope that helps guys.
So just measuring the loft and lie here for one of our A-series putters for Leicester. Just build it up, just make sure that we've got the right specs, and this is reading 70-degree lie, it's actually just under 3. Did you want 3 degrees on it? Yeah. So just literally just give it a little tweak.
Is this the first time you've had this putter in the bag, or has he used this putter
This
before?
is just one, literally just picked it up to have a go, so we just spec it says where his gamer is. There we go. Feels good. This was last week in France.
In France, yeah. So a little bit of TLC required.
Yeah. So I mean, when the guy breaks a club, they'll usually bring in two the other side. So we've got all the lengths and everything on file. But with the two there as well, we can actually get it spot on.
Fantastic. Right, Alex, one more. Tron Bennett asks, Tron, what a great name.
Great name.
What are some of the benefits of the different sole grinds? So say on a wedge, what have we got here?
Yeah, well, this is actually one of Chris's. We carried two. Chris Wood.
All right, excellent.
So we carried two backup wedges for Woody.
Southwest Bay.
Yeah.
Like the south.
Yeah. So the 52 Chris has standard sole.
Okay.
That's fine for the shots he plays with this. The 56 we wash a little bit out of the heel, narrow the sole thickness as well. Just gives him a crisper strike. Also when he wants to lay it open, washing some of the material out of the sole,
right.
out of the heel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Helps him lay it open. But yeah, guys are very different on their wedges. Some guys have high bounce, some guys have low bounce. It's to do with their attack angle.
Absolutely.
If they get steep on the ball, a little bit more bounce helps. If they're very shallow, then they can use a lot less bounce.
It's interesting. So that's Chris Wood's one. You're saying that you see what they're doing there, guys. You can see that they're grinding the back away. So I think you're saying there, Alex, when he lays it open, not so much of this.
Not so much here, and also when he lays it back this way, then the heel sits a little bit closer to the ground. So
and that allows him to drop the handle as well, which doesn't make the face point, which we talked about in other videos, guys. It's really interesting, but obviously he knows that something he's discovered and found, doesn't he? And work with you guys and saying what's the best way of getting this to sit. When I do this, I find I keep bouncing the club.
Exactly.
It's interesting, and it's something that the guys at home can't really do that much. But there are still a few pros out there who might grind soles and bits for you, so check them out. But that's really interesting. Thanks a lot, Alex.
So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments, love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.